NIO, guys. I could not talk about NIO since we had our pretty explosive Twitter post saying alert. Whoa, 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 whoa. NIO alert. You've seen the first break above this channel since 2021. And the first time breaking the 50-day EMA on the daily, or on the weekly, since 2021. So, all eyes on NIO. You're up 8%. You were up 7% when I posted that. And let's get into the chart. It is very, very interesting, guys. Since 2020, you've rejected at $66, and you've been trading in this channel ever since, from $66 all the way to $3, which is insane price action. Now, we had this drawn up back at $3. You're now at, you tested 5. You retested pretty much the wedge almost. And then now you are also looking to get a golden cross on NIO. This thing looks filthy. So let's go over the potential targets and the potential stop for this momentum rally here. First things first, heavy resistance, guys, here at 550. You didn't quite get there on its first pump outside of this channel. You got to 520, but expect heavy selling volume at 550. You tapped it here, you tapped it here, you tapped it here, you tapped it here, you wicked above and closed below, wicked above and closed below, you knifed below it, you traded on it, you bounced off of it. There's a lot of price action, and I assume it goes all the way back. It does. It goes pretty far, guys. So 550 is key resistance and support on NIO. Bounced, tapped. I mean, all the way back, guys, since IPO. Support. 550 is probably one of the most key levels on NIO that you're going to see. So because we blew up this post on Twitter, I couldn't not talk about NIO because it is part of that risk on assets rotation that I believe is coming back into the stock market right now. So once you get this golden cross, guys, I could expect a tap of this 550, maybe a rejection, and then you make a higher high and you go to push above and fill this gap at $6. Make them holler. The gap is officially $6.50. So that would be potentially your first price target, which is 33% from here. So above 550, if you are able to mount 550 and get above it, you'd have pretty much clear skies until 7 and then 10. $10 also being hard horizontal resistance, in which you based above, rejected, based around. Whoops, let me not move that. And then also tapped there. So horizontally, the levels, guys, from here, you've got profits of 20, 30, and then 134%. Now, if you get above $10, that would be absurd. That would be absolutely silly, because above 10, there is not much resistance until 16, 22, and 33. So when you look at this chart on the daily, it looks nice. You look at it on the weekly, and that gives you a broader picture that this breakout is substantial. And if you continue to ride this 50-day EMA like a wave, eventually you will see a weekly golden cross. Let's go to the monthly here. The monthly, you did just get a death cross, so you could anticipate a retest of that at $10. You might expect a absolute smackdown from that. We'll see. But some really nice volume and a beautiful monthly close for NIO. So you'd like to see us close above this channel. And let's see what the Bollinger Bands are looking like on the monthly. The Bollinger Bands. You are testing the mid-band of the Bollinger Bands as we speak. Mid-band being at 485. You're currently trading at 490, 491. So if you close above this on the monthly and then you open above this on the monthly, maybe you retest it, this band will begin to expand. The band begins to expand just like AMC, right? Very similar to what I expect to see on AMC is a strong breakout above the midline of the Bollinger Bands, and then this top band begin to expand, and you will continue to climb higher and squeeze on NIO. And then the quarterly MACD also curling up for the first time since 2020. So I don't think it's a coincidence that you are starting to see a lot of these risk-on assets come back into relevancy, guys. I think NIO has the opportunity if you get a good entry. Now, I'm not going to say when that is, but I will say that it has the opportunity to become almost like a Carvana 2.0, in which you saw Carvana see some crazy astronomical gains where it IPO'd at $8, ran to $400, crashed down to freaking $3. I mean, $3.55, and then rally to $400. That is an 100x play. I mean, things like the Bollinger Bands didn't even matter in this play. You take the percentage. Yeah, I mean, that alone, I'm pointing at it, that alone speaks for itself as just one of the most astronomical recovery plays. And you could see stocks like NIO, stocks like AMC do similar things. It's only a matter of time until these risk-on assets get rotated, shorts get squeezed, and then everything goes through another cycle, bear cycle again. So that is in my opinion, the euphoric part of the market, and where the most gains are made and then the most losses by far are made, in which they trap retail. So be careful, guys. But I could see something like that happening for NIO, where you come back up and you set another all-time high. Only put in what you're willing to lose. None of this is financial advice, guys. I figured we'd just talk about it because you guys seem to have the hunger for more NIO engagement. 550, your first level to break. AMC, it's $4. We all know that. That gets you into the squeeze territory. So that's all I got for today, guys. Thank you for tuning in to my 2 videos. I went over AMC, GameStop, Doge, NIO, and Carvana. All risk-on assets. God bless, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Make sure to drop kick the like button, drop kick the follow button, and peace.